In today's video, we're talking about the slide cancel in Modern Warfare 2 and is it worth actually doing in the game. Maybe it's my thought process on whether it's viable or not and what situations I would use it and what situations I wouldn't use it. If you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go straight into the slide canceling topic. So for those who don't know, I actually posted a video a while ago showing you guys how to slide cancel using a tactical method by sliding, pulling out your tactical and then canceling it, and it actually will kind of glitch your gun around and allow you to shoot way sooner and therefore basically slide cancel. I'm telling you guys right now, in my opinion, I feel like this slide cancel is not very viable in most situations. You can definitely pull it off in certain situations if it's very calculated, but let's be honest, Modern Warfare 2 is not very calculated. There's a lot of times where you get jumped on by surprise. You're not really ready for your gunfights. So to do this, running around the map like you would back in Modern Warfare 19 just isn't the same. You can definitely use it aggressively, but as something to reset your tactical sprint all the time, it's just not very viable. You're gonna get caught with your pants down every single time you hit a corner, so it's just really not that good to just do it around the map like you would in Modern Warfare 19. Modern Warfare 19, we actually slide cancel for one reason really, which is just to reset our tactical sprint. This doesn't actually reset your tactical sprint, but it does allow you to slide around corners really aggressively. There are other ways to slide cancel in the game that are actually better in my opinion. I'll actually be making a video on that tomorrow, but as of right now, with this certain method with the tactical thing, I really recommend it's not even really worth learning, because there's probably better ways to do this, and that one's going to get you caught off guard a lot. Slide canceling, or just sliding in general in Modern Warfare 2, is definitely much different than it was in Modern Warfare 19, and it takes more timing in order to pull it off and actually use it aggressively. You can't just run around corners and slide whenever. You will get killed every single time. You have to actually slide at a certain timing to the point to where when you're in the opening and you have a shot on them, you're already ADS and you're already able to fire, which I feel like is the most important part of sliding in Modern Warfare 2 now. Although they did nerf the movement a lot from Modern Warfare 19, there is still movement, but you have to be very calculative about it. You can't just run around the map like in Modern Warfare 19, like I said before. The developers really made it punishing to try to push people while sliding, dolphin diving, anything like that. They've basically made it to where you get punished for playing in that playstyle. So these methods are really the only ways you can, sort of get an edge or an advantage while still playing aggressive. In my opinion, if you're not actually doing any of the slide cancel mechanics, I recommend you guys just do not slide in the game at all. There really is no reason to slide. You have dolphin diving, which is way more effective than sliding. So if you're trying to get out of cover, you're way better off just dolphin diving back into cover. And if you guys are just trying to slide around, it's just super bad because your gun goes down. If you just want to slide around like how you did in Modern Warfare 19, you're gonna have your gun down all the time. If someone hits a corner or if someone's looking at you, you're gonna react super slow, and it's not your fault. It's just a simple fact that the game refuses to allow you to ADS while you're sliding, which is a really bad thing. I personally do not hate the fact that they removed slide canceling from the game, but the fact that you can't slide while shooting is kind of crazy. We had lots of challenges in other Call of Duties that involve sliding while shooting, and for them to just take the entire mechanic out the game, it's kind of weird. But I understand why. All these movement demons are just destroying all these new players, so the new players can't get a chance if everyone's just sliding around shooting and bunny hopping and drop shotting and all that sort of thing, which we're still doing. I don't really understand why the developers keep doing that, even though we still find ways around it. Like this video, we're literally talking about slide canceling or other methods of slide canceling in Modern Warfare 2. But the developers are always going to try to comfort and support the newer players and help make sure that that basically older players or veteran players cannot have too much of an edge on them, which is why we are where we are now. But to conclude that topic, I really do think that sliding, while shooting in the game really should be here, but it's not. But the slide canceling methods that we have been coming across are decent. They can definitely win you a lot of fights. They can definitely be used if you are really calculated, like I said. But if you guys aren't calculated, you just want to run around the map like I've said 10 times this video, then you're probably gonna just die every single time, which I'm just saying this from experience. Sliding in the game is just awful. You can't really use it aggressively like you did. The slide canceling method does work. I've gotten lots of kills while using it, caught a lot of people off guard. But even that, there's lots of times I do it too late and end up dying for it. So I have to only perfectly time it. If you cannot perfectly time it, I recommend just not doing it at all. But yeah, that's basically all I have for today's video. If you guys did enjoy the topic and the argument, if you guys have any questions or if you guys have any inputs on this topic, let me know down in the comment section below. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and understanding always.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at the left. Enemy UAV active.